Fellas, today we are complaining. If you don't like complaining, click off this video. We're ranting today. Cause we need to talk about this. I'm gonna make this really quick. So, I'm gonna sum it up. This rod. I don't understand why they made this a 25,000 candy rod. It's like one of the hardest rods to probably get in the game. And most people are literally, even with AFKing, are not even getting this, okay? So, with everyone grinding for days on end to even get this rod, they made it mid. I'm gonna explain why. No one's getting it for this mutation passive because the Ruinous Oath exists. Why would I get this rod for money when the Ruinous Oath gives me a guaranteed 16x? Oh, but what about the slashes? Sure, the slashes are good, but here's the problem. They made the resilience so high on it to where it doesn't proc at all. And that's the problem I keep hearing people talk about with this rod, that the slashes never proc, and the resilience isn't helping it either. Okay, so maybe the progress speed. Be for real. No one's getting this for the progress speed. So then what are you getting it for? There's no reason to get this rod. It's useless. It's literally useless. The Cerulean Fane has a better passive than this because it actually procs often, and by the time that you get one of these slashes, the Cerulean Fane went and did 6. And it's useless. Like, if they were to make the resilience really low, give this infinite weight, give it like 200 luck, 100% lure speed or something, I mean, you could actually leave it the same, to be honest, because you're probably gonna use like rapid catches with this thing. Or if you actually just want to make it, you know, a good rod, you really could give this 90% lure speed and just like negative resilience, so you could use like a larva with it or something for the extra luck. And again, make this an infinite way so you can actually catch the catalyst fish, whatever they're called. Cataclysmic, I don't know. Just like, why? No one's gonna take the time to do this unless you're like some sort of content creator or a collector and it has way too much time on their hands. No one wants this because it sucks. And that's sad because it's a really cool rod that people like a lot, but you made it just mid and it's just, well, so, this rod. So, this is even worse than the last one, because not only this you can AFK for, this you actually have to grind, well, your ass for. Here's the problem with this rod. This is a 0.4% chance of getting. These pools spawn every 45 minutes. Here's the thing, you have to get 2 of them. It's you know, realistically, you actually have to get 3 because in order to get the skeleton nest, you need 1 of every skull. So let's just look at the ridiculous numbers here. You need 1 of every single one of these skulls. It's a 0.29? Oh my lord, it's worse than I thought. It's basically non-existent. So you need 1 of every single skull to even get into the skeleton nest pool. And then when you get into it, it's insanely rare to get unless you're using like an Oniri Phalanx with gummy fish. If you're not using that, you're basically just not going to get it. So, I don't understand why you make a rod that is so unbelievably hard to get, so unbelievably mid. This rod has, unlike the other one, actually has a lot of potential. This is a really good passive, actually. It is a little adjusting. Here's the first problem. Read this passive. Every 2 seconds. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoa, what? 3 seconds? So this isn't even a 2-second passive. It's 3 seconds. So you need to make this like cut in half. Make it 1.5 seconds and actually make it proc at 1.5 seconds. Okay? Or make it 1 second. Because for how hard it is, you should reward the player, you know? And again, here's the thing, you're not getting this for money. You're not getting it for this passive because there's just other things that are better, like the Ruinous Oath. I mean, debatably, the Jacko Blazer or the Cerulean Fane is better than this thing at catching hard fish, too. And then you gave it plus 13 progress speed. This isn't even helpful. If you're catching a progress-locked fish, it doesn't even do anything. So, you literally limit the passive by giving it a regular progress speed buff. Because the thing stacks based off whatever is your starting progress speed. So then you give it a crap starting progress speed against progress-locked fish, and then what? It really needs to be like, plus like, I mean, let's be real, like 50% plus 50% on like a progress-locked fish. Like, for how hard this is, it needs to be good. It doesn't make any sense why it's not good. And if you do that, it's just good at catching things. It's not gonna break the economy. It's not gonna break the system. It's not gonna make this, like, so insane. Because guess what? It has a mid-mutation. So, the only thing you're doing is just making it to where it can actually catch things properly and well. Actually make it good for what you're doing this for. Like, dude, be so for real. So, if you made this 1 second, or like 1.5 seconds, you gave this like literally plus, I mean, let's be realistic, like 34th progress speed, I think is like pretty justified. And then gave this an infinite amount of weight. And there's no reason why this should be infinite, and that's, and this is a higher weight even than it as well. It makes no sense. So, give this infinite weight, buff the passive, make this force progress speed, give it like 30%. This needs to be 200%, so you can actually consistently catch the, like, the harder fish in the game. It's a lot harder with 143. Like, you're gonna sit there for like 20 years just casting and casting and casting. And for whatever reason, this isn't even 90% to where you can use the luminous larva to then stack the resilience on the rod. Like, do you just, like, not, like, do you hate your player base? Like, I don't get it. And last but not least, okay, why is this worse than a Seraphic Rod when you literally need the Seraphic Rod to get the passive, like, to get this rod? To just put it bluntly, the Seraphic Rod fills by 60%. The Seraphic Rod gives you a 35% chance for a 10x passive. And then you can't even use this during a Borealis, which literally makes this useless. Here's the funny thing. With the new update, you can literally just make this literally the same passive but better with the Seraphic Rod, because you can get Frightful now. So you can literally get the plus 50% that this thing had going for it. So, tell me one reason why I should get this rod. You just shouldn't. There's no reason why this is a stage 10 rod and the Seraphic is a stage 9 rod. I don't care that it has high luck, because it's not doing much for it. It's just not. Like, may you slash with all the colors of the wind, but yet it doesn't even slash either. I mean, it's just an absolute waste of time. So, with that being said, like, I don't know what we were thinking here. I really don't. You make a rod that's basically its whole gimmick is slashing, and then make it bad at slashing, and then you gave it a cool, like, a actually good mutation chance for it. I mean, you could just keep this the same, I'll be real. But, like, make it at least good for slashing, if you're gonna make a slash rod. Make this actually worth using if you're gonna make a cool passive. Like, make it, again, 1 seconds for this to proc. And then give it like 30 force progress speed to where it's actually useful against, well, progress locked fish, because that's the only reason why you would use this rod, is for progress locked fish. Give it infinite weight so you can actually catch the catalyst fish, or whatever, the catalyst fish, whatever it's called. Or if you want to use it during like an admin abuse. Give it more luck, for the crying out loud. It should at least be 200%. It should at least be 200, dude. And this should at least be 90%, so you can at least use the luminous larva and get it insular. For how hard this is, dude, this is easier to get than a necrotic rod. I mean, if you really want to go there, this should be absolutely busted out of the way better than a ruinous oath. Like, if we're really gonna go there, it should 1000% be. You know what I think this should be? In an unbiased way, because of the fact that it's 10 times harder to get than a ruinous oath. Dude, this should literally proc every, like, 1 second. This should literally be plus, like, 50% forced progress speed. And then give it slashes. Give it slashes, bro. Let it have, like, the Cerulean Fane slash on top of this passive. That is, like, what you should do. 1000% is what you should do. For how hard it is, it should literally have everything, dude. It should have everything. There's no reason why it shouldn't. And to be honest with you, the slashes wouldn't even do much, but at least while you're building up the passive, it can give you more progress towards whatever you're trying to catch, to where it almost balances out the passive. I mean, seriously. And then this thing's just a disgrace, dude. I mean, this thing literally is just god-awful. There's no reason to get this. Just get a Seraphic Rod and buff out the passive, get it frightful. It's better than this rod. So that's my video. I pray to God a dev sees this. Please like, share it, share this video everywhere, dude. Because bro, I need a dev to give me a reason why the rods are the way they are. There's no reason why it should be. Like, they all just suck. There's no reason at all people should be getting these rods. They suck. They're cool, but they suck. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later, man. Like, I'm so fed up.